Hi, it's Lauren Mullen, Realtor in sunny Charlotte, North Carolina, licensed in both North and South Carolina. I thought today I would come on and make you a video about the things I wish I knew before moving to Charlotte, North Carolina. So I am from New York, born and bred. I moved here 15 years ago. I help tons and tons of people move here every single year. And I thought so many people have asked me, Lauren, what do you wish you knew before you moved here? So I came up with a top 10 list of things I wish I knew before moving to Charlotte, North Carolina. So without further ado, number one is that school lines move. So what I usually tell my clients is make sure that you buy a home that is as close to your target school as possible. Because what's been happening over the past 15 years is that so many people have moved here. The growth has just exploded, and the schools that they had and the schools that they built are becoming overpopulated. So they have to keep redoing district lines. So absolutely keep that in mind. You want to make sure you have an agent who is very familiar with the area that you're looking into. And if you're looking for somebody, I'd be happy to help. Number two, this is going to be crazy. I know you're not going to understand this, but people are actually nice down here. I will tell you two funny stories if you haven't already heard it from my other videos. When I first moved down here, I was, driving around the neighborhood and all over, and people would just wave to me. They would just wave, and I'd be thinking, I'm from New York, and I don't know who you are. I don't wave back. We were raised with that mentality, right? And then I saw a neighbor, and I said to him, hey, listen, I must really look like somebody in this neighborhood because everybody waves to me, or maybe I have the same car, I don't know. And he laughed at me, he chuckled, and he said, Lauren, silly. People are just nice down here. We're friendly, there's no ulterior motive, we're just nice. And I thought, oh my God, that's so foreign to me. So, and then another quick story is I was in the grocery store with my kids when I first moved down here. The moving truck came, we finally got our furniture and our refrigerator were put in. And so we went to the grocery store, I stocked up. I had two big carts full with my 3 kids. And the lady behind the register said, ma'am, would you like some help going out to the car? And I thought, New York, that would never happen, right? I'm guessing New Jersey too. So I looked at her and I said, and I'm thinking in my head, oh yeah, because you see I'm with 3 little kids, I have 2 carts full of food, and you're probably gonna take my food and groceries and get away and steal them, right? That's what I was thinking. And then I thought, no, that can't be it. I thought, she works here, she would never do that. So then I thought, okay, wait, how much is this? Because everything costs something, right? Nothing's for free in this world. That's what I learned growing up in New York. And she said, no. I said, how much is the cost? And she said, no, it's free. It's a free service we help you with. And I thought, oh my God, my mind is blown. It's a free service. Who does that? So that was really awesome. So people are just nice. So you have to kind of get used to it. It takes a little bit of time, but settle into it. Number 3, the pollen. So we have pollen all over, right? You have it in New York too, in New Jersey, Connecticut, all over, Pennsylvania. I have learned down here, I love opening up my windows, but do not do it during pollen season because it's like this yellow-green coating. It gets all over your cars. And if you open your windows, it will float in your house. And then you're dusting and swiffering and doing laundry all the time. So when you start to see that coating or you start sneezing, don't open your windows. Don't get that fresh air. Wait until it's over and then you can go ahead and do that. And also just a side note, my husband had terrible allergies in New York. And down here, they're really not as bad. It's a much shorter season and they're not as severe. So that's great, depending, I guess, on what you're allergic to. So number 4 thing that I wish I knew before moving here is called red ants. Never knew about them. In New York, we don't have red ants. I never had them. No, not growing up in Brooklyn, not on Long Island. I never knew what a red ant was, didn't know to watch out for them until I moved here. And I was in bare feet because I like going outside in bare feet. And I was standing in, a bed of, pine straw near the house. That's another thing, pine straw. What is that? It's like mulch. There's another one that you didn't know. And as I'm turning the water on with the hose to water some flowers, I feel burning. I feel burning like unbelievable burning in my feet, and it's going up my legs, and they're like prickles, and I'm thinking, what is that? I look down and there's these ants just traveling up my leg, biting me, and they're tiny and they're red. So if you see them, don't mess with them. If you see a big red mound, don't let your kids go stomp on them, because the same thing that happened to me will happen to you. And they are really, really unpleasant. And some people are allergic to them. So beware the red ants. Okay, so the number 5 thing that I wish I knew before moving here is when the forecast calls for snow, it doesn't really happen. The big funny thing is, they'll call for snow and my friends will say, oh my gosh, how much snow did you get? Because they'll hear the forecast and I'll take a picture outside and it's green grass. It's green grass, the birds are flying. Maybe it might have snowed a little bit. We had a couple of flurries, but then because it's sunny Charlotte, North Carolina, the sun comes out and it shines and it melts the snow. Sometimes it will snow, but then it's gone by the afternoon, so the kids can go out and sled and have fun and build snowman, and then it's gone. Yeah, so it's crazy. But what we do sometimes get is we will get school days, and the schools will close because of that. Not really because of snow, but more because of ice, because the snow will melt, and then there's some backcountry roads and some schools over there, depending upon the county you're in. And the shade will cause the water, it will not go away. It will not evaporate. And so at nighttime when it does get cold, it will freeze, it'll become ice. So sometimes they will shut the schools because of ice. So I wish I knew that. I had no idea. Okay, so number 6 is when packing. If you are on the fence and you don't love a particular piece of furniture, if you don't love it, or it's, someone gave it to you and you're not in love, or it's worn, leave it, because it's going to cost money to pack up everything and to move it down here. So it's not only the cost of it, but it's also moving it down here. And then you're going to get down here, which is called the furniture capital of the world, right? North Carolina. And things are so much cheaper down here. So avoid it. Either give it away, sell it, garbage it. If you're not in love, don't bring it. Buy stuff new down here once you get here. Okay, next is, I wish someone would have told me that in December, January, and February, even sometimes March, you can have a day in the 70s or 80s. Yeah, that's right. So today, it's like the very beginning of March, and it's a beautiful, sunny, hot day out. It's crazy. It's sunny, sunny, sunny. I kept having to move my place where I film because the sun glare was way, way intense. So yeah, you can get 70 to 80 degree days in December. January, February, you just never know. And that also reminds me that always keep a couple of short sleeve shirts out, or some shorts, because if it's a hot day and you only have sweaters and jeans and pants, you're gonna be hot. So keep some stuff out, don't put it all away for the seasons. Okay, so the number 8 thing I wish I knew before moving to Charlotte, North Carolina and the surrounding areas is family and friends will end up moving here. They will follow you. And you wanna know why they're gonna follow you? Because once you move here, if you are the first brave soul of all your friends and family to move here, they will be thinking to themselves, they may not share it with you, but they're gonna be thinking, why are they moving down there? Like, that is insane, who would do that? So like, why? So once you move here, they're gonna come and visit. They're gonna come and visit on the holidays. They're gonna come at the summertime, not because maybe they do miss you, but more like they are so curious why you moved to this crazy place called the Carolinas. So they're gonna come down and see it, and then they're gonna get it. Then they're gonna get it. They're gonna be like, wait a second, it's gorgeous weather, people are nice, I see what you got for your money, you have a booming economy, you have great shopping, you have woods in the backyard, your schools are phenomenal. It's gonna blow their mind, and then they're gonna say, wait a second, I wanna move here too. And then you can give them my name and number, right? That's super important, that you're not gonna be alone. You all think you're gonna be the first ones, but typically everybody follows. It happened with me. We moved here, we were the first souls. My sister-in-law moved here, my aunt and uncle moved here, 2 aunts and uncles moved here, we had some cousins, my mother, like everybody. So don't worry that you're gonna be alone, or think that you're gonna be alone if that's what you're looking for. All right, so the number 9 thing I wish I knew before moving here is don't be scared. I totally get it. It's very anxiety producing. Moving from one state to another state, you might not have lived there before, maybe you don't know anybody, and all you're thinking is, what if I get there, Lauren, and I hate it? What if? I can tell you, not that you're gonna listen to me, but I have moved people over the past 15 years, hundreds of people. I haven't had one person say, I hate it here and I wanna move out. I haven't had it. It has not happened. I've not heard of anybody who decides to move back. It's just, that would be insanity. Who wants to go back to cold weather and high taxes and that crazy, the hubbub of living on that roller coaster life? It's just nuts. So don't be scared. I get it. If you have somebody that you can talk to, and you're welcome to call me, I'd love to be a reference point for you and help you make that move. I can explain the moving process. I'll talk to you about my experience. I'll talk to you about other people's experiences, kind of what they've gone through, what they've done. So I'll help you. So no worries. Don't be scared. And too many times people say, Lauren, I wish I moved sooner. I wish I moved sooner. And so that might be something to think about also. That's a whole nother video for a whole nother time. And number 10, the last thing I wish I knew before moving to Charlotte, North Carolina, is to find an experienced realtor. Realtors, as you know, probably where you are also, are like a dime a dozen. There's so many, but some of them do it full-time, which is awesome. Some of them do it part-time, not so awesome. You want to get someone with many years experience, not someone who just like moved here and says, yes, I'm a realtor, I can help you move too. You want to get somebody who knows the area, who knows the process, who's familiar with where you are living now and where you're going to be moving to. It's super, super important. Contracts are different. New York, New Jersey, Connecticut, Pennsylvania, Colorado, Florida, California, all the contracts are different, and the different roles that the attorneys play versus the realtors. I have been doing this for 15 years. I would love to help you make that move. Give me a call. Let's chat about it. And you know what? Subscribe. It's so, so, so important that you subscribe, because I have such great video content coming out for you guys. And if you have any ideas, put them in the comments down below. Let me know what you're looking for, what I can help you with, or call or text me. Check out my website. I have some great information, but I have lots more videos to come. You don't want to miss any juicy tidbits. If you are looking for an amazing realtor with super experience and who can coach you all the way, definitely call me. I would be more than happy to help you. Have a fantastic day, and don't forget to subscribe. Bye.